I've lived in many countries around the world, and at the moment I'm living in Australia. It's a very beautiful, beautiful country. It's vast, it's full of contrast, deserts, rainforests. The environment where I live in central Victoria is very dry, arid, quite beautiful, big rocky outcrops and hills. It's a very, very beautiful landscape, and the wildlife is absolutely gorgeous. It's a very, very, very fragile landscape, so the last body of my work, the exhibition Fragility and Extinction, actually based on the idea of the fragility of the landscape, because it is fragile. It's fragile because it's very dry, and the topsoil is very thin, so it has a lot of problems. And with the environment changing and global warming, it's even more fragile, so we have very little rain. So my last exhibition, called Fragility and Extinction, I based around the idea of a fossil. And a fossil, A, is very, very beautiful, and B, is symbolic because it's something that's been dead and gone, but it still retains its beauty. So I thought I'd base this body of work on a fossil. And the ceramics I made, I did research into fossils and ways of exhibiting work, looking like fossils, looking like something crusty dug out from the ground. Oh, I went to art college in the UK more years ago than I dare say, a long time ago, before I came to Australia. When I came to Australia, I studied ceramics in central Victoria. It was a 4-year intensive course. So I've been doing it all my life, on and on, and seriously, later in my life, I suppose I was in my early 30s when I took it very seriously and did the course. And I had a lecturing job at Monash University, and I did my MA there, and I've been practicing all these years as a ceramic artist. Yes. Simon Ho very kindly invited me to come to the workshop, and I met Simon. He had he featured my work in one of his books, which was very kind of him. And so we had a correspondence, and he told me about the workshops. He invited me, and I thought, it seemed such a lovely idea to come. I've never been to Macau, and I've been to Hong Kong, but it's a long time ago. And I thought it'd be a great opportunity to come to somewhere I'd never been to before. Simon's been very kind, and his book was fabulous. I thought, gosh, I'd love to come and work and meet everyone. I spoke to people who'd been to Macau, and they told me all about it, and I thought, it sounded very exotic and very amazing, this kind of place, little island. I work all the time. I work in a range of media actually. Not only do I work with ceramics, I paint, and we have this film company called Creative Cowboys where we're making films, so I'm quite busy. So my next project really is consolidating what I'm doing. We're putting more energy into our filmmaking, but when I go back I'm going to make a new body of work in clay. I'm going back to my quite large, very simple core built forms. I look forward to doing that when I get back.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you.